and I are the structure. Structure are not buildings. Structures are individuals. A group of people who want change in the country they dwell, in a country that should be promising, in a country where the average citizenry should have a better standard of life and better standard of living. We are not getting it because the cankerworms that are in the political spheres have made sure that our commonwealth goes into private pockets. I will follow that man wherever in they go. That man that the Nigerian security forces, with all the political ploys, have been found unwanting. Carry me, they go. P2B, carry me, they go, carry me, they go. P2B, carry me, they go. Ebo bụ na ịnọkwa, anọ m there. Well, the news coming up recently, or the rumors that we are receiving, is that Peter Obi is finally leaving the ADC for the formerly PDP wolves. Those that will be remembered for destroying PDP. PDP as a party can only be remembered as a carcass that will be devoured only by history. All right? Because nobody will ever, if they tell anybody that PDP will not be so relevant in Nigerian politics as it is today, the person will be in huge doubt. Now, the only reason the ADC became so relevant was the hope that Peter Obi will become its presidential candidate. We had wished to see an article who has been a serial election loser actually give up that seat for Peter Obi and then play the role of a godfather, which he has refused. He wants to contest 2027 and still fail again. Now, there is a news that Peter Obi and Kwakwaso is joining forces with the NDC, Nigerian Democratic Congress. All right? The APC and some members of the ADC have actually destabilized the ongoings in ADC. Now, Peter Obi is jumping the ship. But wherever he goes, there I am. Because I know that Peter Obi is the hope for a better Nigeria. You cannot talk about the future of Nigeria as we have it today without mentioning the man of Peter Obi. Now, Peter Obi is the structure. You and I are the structure. Structure are not buildings. Structures are individuals. A group of people who want change in the country they dwell, in a country that should be promising, in a country where the average citizenry should have a better standard of life and better standard of living. We are not getting it because the cankerworms that are in the political spheres have made sure that our commonwealth goes into private pockets. I will follow that man wherever in they go. That man that the Nigerian security forces, with all the political ploys, have been found unwanting. So if you like, let Peter Obi move to party XYZ. There I am. Peter Obi is the force. We, the people, the citizenry, are the structures of any party. It is not the structure of criminality. Let me tell you, what gained traction for ADC remained one man, Peter Obi. Is it Atiku Abubakar? Those are men with dead political ambition. These are a group of recycled politicians of sycophantic behaviors. So wherever Peter Obi is where you will find me. It's not about money. It's not about pecuniary interest. Pecuniary interest. It is not about maybe the hope of gaining political appointments or political anything. Nothing. My interest with Peter Obi is that this is a man, together with Kwakwaso, who has been unwanting in several areas. Otherwise, the EFCC and all the other watchdogs or the manipulative dogs of the ruling party would have hunted them down. All right? So long as you want the interest of this country at heart, you must be obedient. You must be a Kwakwasaya. And that combo is so rich. That combo holds the promise towards the final liberation of Nigeria. It is not, some people might say that this is the messianic mentality that I am espousing. I am not espousing any messianic, ideology. But the major thing is that na obodo de mma bofo ye bie gemia na obodo hajira haji ewende obolo ha imie. Not everyone can do it, and not every politician has the political acumen of Peter Obi. Peter Obi is to the southeasterners what Kwakwaso is to the north. All right. Now, I follow Peter Obi judiciously, and I know that what he serves us are always delicious meals. Right. Now, You can people, you can make promises to people. But what Peter Obi gives to Nigerian, an average Nigerian, is hope that this country can be great again. This is a president, if he comes into power, a president that every Nigerian, be it from the south or the north, will be proud of him as the leader of his own country, that when he sits and speaks to the Committee of Nations, you will finally be proud that you have a man of timber and caliber, a man who knows his onion, a man who, though not infallible, but will not be found wanting when the situation arises. For the first time in the history of Nigeria, in Peter Obi, we get a president that we can trust. And when he says A is A. And when he says B, B is B. So whether Peter Obi leaves the ADC and join NDC, I personally will be very glad to join him in the quest for the liberation of Nigeria. All right? Because Oboda must be great. Nigeria must attain the height that we once or other nations thought would be, or the position other people had actually positioned us as the giant of Africa. We cannot be a crippling giant because we're always making the worst of us. We're always bringing the worst of us rather than bringing the best of us into leadership positions. Peter Obi for me is the hope for Nigeria, for a new Nigeria, for a better Nigeria. So wherever Peter Obi is, he go carry me, they go there. Now there me, I go there. Oh. I don't know for you, but now where Peter are they? Where Peter they, I they. All right? Where Kwakwaso they, I they. That alignment is the best thing that can ever happen to Nigeria.